Renan wakes beside Hannah, watching her sleep in the quiet morning. His peace is shattered when three masked intruders suddenly burst into the room. They grab him, dragging him across the floor as Hannah screams. He stumbles in a desperate attempt to escape, falling down the stairs only to jolt awake back in bed right where he started. But the nightmare repeats. The same masked figures return and haul both him and Hannah to a hidden lab. They're bound to chairs while the leader introduces himself as father, his partners as brother and Sonny, and chillingly refers to Renan and Hannah as the kids. When Hannah tries to question them, Father silences her with a threat and demands Renan's scripts. Sonny and brother argue they should pause for food, leaving Father alone with the captives. He warns Renan not to touch Hannah, then gives them 5 minutes to decide before leaving the room. Once they're gone, Renan tells Hannah he suspects she's been watched. He manages to snag a pair of scissors, free himself, and untie her. He examines a dead body nearby, someone he recognizes from his arrest. When Hannah reaches for a device, he stops her just in time, revealing it's booby-trapped with 20,000 volts. The machine, called the ARQ Arcing Recursive Coin, is what the intruders are after. Renan insists Taurus, the corporation he once worked for, wants it back. Hannah is stunned to learn he stole it, but Renan claims it isn't theft since he built it himself. Grabbing a taser glove, Renan prepares to fight. In the kitchen, the intruders watch propaganda about the energy wars. Renan and Hannah sneak through the house, but a noise gives them away. Renan distracts the rebels and takes down Sonny, but when he tries to ambush Father, he's stabbed and killed. Again, he wakes in the bed, right where it all began. Realizing time is looping, Renan tests the cycle. He repeats Father's words during the next capture, proves details before they happen, and shows Hannah the scar on the corpse to convince her it's real. He suspects the ARQ is the cause. Hannah wonders why only he remembers the resets. Together they sneak into the basement. Renan proposes flooding the house with cyanide gas to kill the intruders. Hannah is horrified, but he sets the plan in motion. When it fails, because she can't go through with it, they're caught again. Father demands the scripts. Renan reluctantly hands over money and papers, but Father orders his death anyway. Hannah intervenes, revealing her role as mother. To Renan's shock, she's been working with them all along. Betrayed, Renan still insists he built the ARQ and never stole it. Tensions erupt, Sonny shoots him, resetting the loop once more. Now convinced, Renan rushes to stop the cycle but keeps dying in different ways. Along the way, Hannah reveals her past with Taurus. While Renan escaped years ago, she was captured, interrogated, and left in a refugee camp. She resents him for abandoning her, even as he admits he never stopped looking for her. Their conflict intensifies when Renan discovers Hannah really is mother and in a relationship with Father, whose real name is Grim. Hannah swears loyalty to the rebel cause, but Renan suspects betrayal. Their uneasy alliance sees them overpower the rebels, but mistrust remains. Hannah eventually pulls a gun on him, and in their struggle, she shoots him. Again, he wakes, except now Hannah remembers the loop too. Together they confirm the ARQ has been cycling time over and over. Hannah wants to use it for the rebels. Renan insists it's too dangerous. When the rebels return, Hannah pretends to cooperate, but chaos erupts. Sonny reveals his true allegiance. He's working for Taurus. He executes everyone, seizes the ARQ, and forces Renan to give him access. When Renan resists, Sonny shoots him, resetting the loop once again. Renan wakes yet again, immediately warning Hannah that Sonny is secretly working with Taurus. As predicted, the rebels storm in and split them up. Grim confronts Hannah, who assures him there's nothing romantic between her and Renton, but asks for a few minutes alone with him. In the lab, events play out as before, until Hannah suggests they reveal Sonny's betrayal to Grim. Renton is reluctant, but she insists they'll need allies. While the men eat upstairs, they hear a noise and rush back, finding Hannah gagged and Renton gone. Hannah urges brother and Sonny to search the house while she stays behind to tell Grim the truth that Sonny must be stopped. Upstairs, brother explores a room filled with plants. Sonny ambushes him, leaving him bleeding on the floor. Renton discovers him and desperately tries to keep him alive. Meanwhile, in the lab, Hannah explains the ARQ to Grim, but Sonny returns, accusing Renton of killing brother. When Hannah calls him a liar, Sonny shoots Grim. Before Sonny can finish the job, Renton storms in and knocks him out with the taser glove. Renton notices the ARQ spinning at an unnatural speed. Logging in, he uses a password tied to September 19th. the last day he and Hannah were together. As he searches for medical supplies, brother badly injured but alive ambushes him. Then everything resets. Renton wakes again, this time ready to smash a window and escape the loop for good. Hannah hesitates, reminding him that the outside air is toxic. A noise interrupts them, leading to a grim discovery. Grim and brother are dead once more. The realization hits. Sonny remembers the loop too. Sonny confirms it, admitting he woke up with his memories intact. Renton deduces the ARQ's electromagnetic output has been interfering with memory retention, and now the effect has worn off for Sonny as well. He also realizes the machine isn't generating infinite energy, it's recycling the same charge in a closed cycle. The urgency rises. Sonny plans to call in ZMPs, and Renton tells Hannah they must stop him before that happens. They prepare cyanide gas again in the basement. Hannah pleads to hand the ARQ to Block to help the rebellion, but Renton doesn't trust them. She begs him to trust her instead. Eventually, he agrees on one condition: if Sonny reaches the ARQ, Hannah must destroy it. He gives her the shutdown password, Sky, the word they once shared before Taurus tore them apart. Armed with the glove and gas, Renton hunts Sonny. In the bedroom, he notices the clock accelerating. In the closet, he finds a corpse, evidence Sonny has been faking deaths to gain the upper hand. When Renton returns to the lab, he's already too late. Sonny has a gun to Hannah's head and is on comms with Taurus. He orders Renton to shut down the ARQ. Renton pretends to comply, but lunges, grabbing both the ARQ and Sonny's weapon, unleashing a deadly surge of electricity. The loop restarts. Renton and Hannah awaken, but this time no intruders burst in. Investigating, they discover Sonny has brought back Cuz, the man previously dead in the lab, revealing they're both working for Taurus. Sonny executes Grim and brother, then locks the lab. Thinking quickly, Renton padlocks the outer door, allowing him and Hannah to slip out and push forward with their original plan. They gear up with masks, crank the furnace, and release the cyanide. Sonny and Cuz realize too late what's happening. Meanwhile, the ARQ accelerates, spinning faster as time itself speeds up. When Hannah and Renton check the lab, they find Cuz dead and Sonny, unwilling to be captured, has taken his own life. But it was only a stalling move. Taurus forces are on their way. Renton and Hannah clash once more. She insists the ARQ could help Block win the war, but he refuses to hand it over without proof. Renton stands firm, evidence and facts, not hope, must decide its fate. Hannah, frustrated, hurls something at the whiteboard, cracking it. The sound makes Renton freeze. He replays an old video and realizes the same crack appears there. The recording was made just before a reset, yet neither of them remembers doing it. Worse, the video shows Taurus drones closing in. Their time is almost gone. As Renton frantically works to shut down the ARQ, Hannah goes to the safe for the scripts. While checking Grim's body, she notices something lodged in his mouth. Using a plastic sheet to avoid touching the blood, she pulls out a slip of paper. It reads Sky, the shutdown password. But as she steps off the plastic, her foot touches the blood. The current from the ARQ surges through it, electrocuting her. Shattered, Renton lets the loop reset. When it does, Grim and brother burst in again, but this time Hannah intercepts them. She and Renton explain what's happening, and shockingly, Grim and brother remember too. Now all four share the same knowledge. Moving together, they creep through the house, but Sonny and Cuz are waiting. The group is ambushed and dragged back into the lab. Cuz chokes Hannah to force Renton to give up the password. Renton shouts something, and Sonny tests it by shoving Hannah against the ARQ. When brother tries to run, Cuz guns him down. The machine still spins. Sonny demands Renton shut it down, but instead he kills the house power. Darkness swallows the lab. Chaos erupts. Gunfire shouts. Grim goes down. Renton and Hannah use the confusion to escape, wrapping themselves in blankets outside and sharing one air mask in the toxic air. Following a blackened line scorched into the ground, they reach its end, the very edge of the loop. They've broken outside repetition, but Renton insists they go back to destroy the ARQ. Hannah refuses to leave him, so they return together. Hiding in a closet, they hear Cuz calling Hannah's name. She recognizes the voice. He was one of her interrogators years ago. Rage takes over. She bursts out, attacking him. Cuz throws her off, but Renton dives into the fight. Hannah grabs a jar of kerosene, drenches Cuz, and sets him ablaze. The The lights flicker. The ARQ has been restarted. Renton and Hannah race to the lab. Sunny is waiting. The fight is vicious, ending when Renton smashes Sunny's face into the ARQ until he goes limp. As they catch their breath, Sunny's radio crackles. Taurus is almost there. Renton moves to shut the machine down, telling Hannah she can take it to block if it'll help end the war. But then he notices something in the data. Every 9th loop, the logs glitch, forming a sequence. They've been through thousands of cycles, losing their memories each time. That's why they didn't remember making the strange video. It was one of many forgotten attempts. The realization hits just as Taurus arrives, breaching the lab. He and Hannah agree the ARQ must be destroyed, but Renton hesitates. He believes they have one more chance. Instead of shutting it down, he records a warning message, hoping a future version of them will discover it. Taurus soldiers storm in and gun them down. The loop resets. This time, Hannah wakes first.